What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. So today I'm gonna show you my team selection for Gameweek 3. So before I show you my team selection, I'm gonna show you how Gameweek 2 went for me, my overall score right now, and also which transfers I'm kind of thinking about doing for Gameweek 3. And yeah, let's get straight into it. So for Gameweek 2 I got 78 points, which means in total I have 180 points right now and an overall rank of 167k pretty much. Not too bad, I think it's pretty good. I thought that Antonio for the last game week, or the last day of the game week, was gonna help me incline even more in rank, but obviously I didn't have Benrahma, and so many people have Benrahma now in the high ranks, so that kind of actually gave me a red arrow instead of a green arrow the last day, so I'm kind of disappointed with that. So, but as you can see, I mean, everyone has pretty much the same template teams anyway, so you can see I have Tsimikas, TAA, Greenwood, Salah, all did great. Antonio did amazing, of course, the same second week in a row. Ings did great as well. I looked at his stats, like he's not expected to score a lot of goals at all this season, but he only had 2 goals, 1 in each game. So I've been lucky pretty much with him, and I'm gonna explain my thoughts about Rahali's team for next game week. But this is pretty much how I look at this team for this game week. My big concern for this game week is that I have 2 free transfers. So I need to use one if I don't want to burn one, and I don't want to burn one because I'm gonna need to improve my team a lot, I think, for my wildcard, because I didn't even know I'm gonna wildcard. But the first player I'm thinking about transferring out, which is kind of a knee-jerk, because it does have a really good game against Norwich this week, is Harvey Barnes, because he hasn't been good. He's still coming back from his injury. I think he hasn't been good at all the first 2 games. Leicester has not been great the first 2 games. And even though they are playing Norwich, which is pretty much so far the worst team so far, but they also played against Liverpool and City, so obviously you can't look into that too much, but obviously Norwich is just promoted. They were shit last time in the Premier League, so obviously Norwich is a really good game on paper, but I'm just not sure if I wanna keep him for that game, because he's gonna drop in price tonight or tomorrow. And one of the guys that I want to get in for him has already risen in price once this week, and we can look at this. It's obviously Benrahma. I mean, he's already risen, but he's probably going to rise again, and I think Barnes is going to drop. So I would preferably probably get Benrahma in now. He's playing Crystal Palace now in Southampton again before, I think, which is 2 great fixtures, better than Barnes is playing Norwich and then Manchester City. So I think Benrahma has the fixtures over Barnes right now in the near future. The kind of like the issues is that both because of the fixture Barnes has Norwich, but also that Benrahma is going to play international break probably in Africa. I'm not sure the countries they are playing against, if they're on the red list, because if they are, maybe he will have the quarantine when he gets back. I need to double check that, of course. But I think Benrahma is going to be a better choice than Barnes right now, but at least for the next 2 or 3 game weeks. But another player I really want to have in my team is Ismail Sarr. They're playing Tottenham now, so I could definitely wait another week to get him in. Say 1 transfer, maybe transfer Barnes to Benrahma this week, say 1 transfer and then go a double swap next week and get Sarr in, because from next week on they have really good games for like 3 or 4 game weeks, Watford. And Sarr is just so good when you watch him play. I really like him. But when looking at stats and stuff, I think Benrahma is dominating most of these players. So I do kind of want to get Benrahma. I'm not entirely sure, but I do kind of want to get him. Because another transfer is that I really want to get rid of Tony. Like, I wasn't even thinking about getting him in my team because he's a championship player. I don't trust championship players in the first couple of games in Premier League. But everyone was having him on Twitter and stuff, so I kind of got caught up with everyone hyping him. But I mean, so far he's been nothing good for the eye test or anything. I just don't think he's a good player to have in my team right now. So I want to get rid of him. I do think about going for Dennis, because he's been starting 2 games now for Watford. It seems he might be a nailed player there. And for a 5.1 nailed player, I can just use the money from Tony then to upgrade Brownhill to Sarr, for example, and then have Benrahma and Sarr next week if I decide to do that. Or I can also try to upgrade I don't know who else, but I would have a lot of money to upgrade something. So these are the transfers I'm thinking about right now. I'm also thinking about getting Calvert-Lewin next week. So I want to save at least 1 transfer, hopefully, to have 2 transfers next week to do like a double swap. But for this game week, I'm not sure if I'm going to go for Barnes to one of the midfielders or Tony to Dennis. I'm not really sure. We'll see. But yeah, so the team this week is going to be very similar. Instead of Simicast, I'm going to bench because I'm both expecting him to be benched for Robertson, but also I think that Chelsea is going to be probably scoring against Liverpool. So I'm going to go for Ailing instead in starting them. Otherwise, it's pretty much the same team. As you can see, I still have Barnes right now, Tony, Ings, Antonio, and my bench pretty much the same as last week except for Simicast for Ailing. But I do think I'm going to captain Antonio this week actually. Salah against Chelsea, no way. I think Chelsea has the best defense in the league, better than City for sure. It's kind of between Greenwood and Fernandes for vice captain, even as a captain. But I only have 3 Manchester United players, so do I really want to go all in, have 3 players and captain? I don't really think so. So I think I will go Antonio because he's in a really good form. The playing Crystal Palace is a really good game. I just think that's going to be great. And obviously I have Barnes right now in the starting 11, but it could easily be switched out to, for example, Benrahma, and then start with Benrahma and have 2 West Ham players. Very much possible. So this is the team right now. I'm probably just going to make 1 switch this week. I need to make 1 switch because I don't want to burn transfer. I just don't know who I'm going to transfer. Tony or Barnes. That's my thinking. Yeah, thanks so much for watching. Good luck this game week.